Here we go. After 12 weeks of visiting some fantastic schools across North Yorkshire, it is time for the Test the Teacher live final. After a tense 12 weeks, we had a final leaderboard. We went to Selby Community Primary, Neyburn Primary, Our Lady Queen of Martyrs, Monkfryston, Hawkesbury Road, Huntington, Skelton, St Barnabas and Applefields, which left us with a top three of Mr Gardiner from Park Grove Primary, Mr Gardiner the champ from Clifton Green, and Miss Heaton from Forest of Galtres, who is first up in the live final. Your time, Miss Heaton, in the Test the Teacher live final with Work with Schools starts now. What is 75 times 3?
Pass.
Okay, 225. Which pop group had a hit in the 80s with the song True?
Spandau Ballet.
Spandau Ballet is correct. Who wrote the Lord of the Rings novels?
J.R. Tolkien.
Correct. How many minutes are there in 1 year? 525,600 or 3 million?
The second one.
It was 525,000. Which country borders Norway and Finland?
Sweden.
Correct. How many years marriage is celebrated by a silver wedding anniversary?
25.
25 is correct. What is the centre of an atom known as?
A nucleus.
Correct. Which Shakespearean play features the Song of the Witches?
Macbeth.
Correct. And have we got time for one more? Which Teletubby has a triangular antenna on his or her head?
Tinky Winky.
Time's up!
Oh, correct!
I'll give you that.
Well done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
7 is the score for Miss Heaton! So, the first contestant was Miss Heaton from Forest of Galtres. Did really well with 7. Still to come, the current champion, Mr Gardiner from Clifton Green Primary. But next up, it's his brother, Mr Gardiner from Park Grove Primary. Here we go. Your 60 seconds on Test the Teacher with Work with Schools starts now. What is 30% of 150?
Well, 45.
Correct. Who played the drums in Band Aid's 1984 Do They Know It's Christmas?
Phil Collins.
Correct. Which musical instrument is also the name of a champagne glass?
Flute.
Correct. What kind of electricity can be produced by combing your hair?
Static.
Correct. Which animal's name comes first in a standard dictionary?
Aardvark.
Correct. If you were born on the 1st of August, what would your star sign be?
Leo.
Correct. Who wrote about Flopsy, Mopsy and Cottontail?
Beatrix Potter.
Correct. What is the chemical formula for carbon dioxide?
CO2.
Correct. What is 20% of 40?
8.
Correct. Which famous rock singer was born on the island of Zanzibar?
Freddie Mercury.
Correct.
Time up!
Well done, sir.
That was amazing.
I made that 10.
I made that 10 too.
10, Mr. Gardiner! As we welcome the two-time champ, Mr. Gardiner from Clifton Green Primary School!
Morning.
Now, two-time champ, ready for this?
As ever will be it.
Right, Laura, get a minute on the clock, please.
Yep.
If you do get 10, by the way, we will go to a tense tie-break situation.
Okay.
Right. Your 60 seconds on Test the Teacher, the live final, with Work with Schools, starts now. What is 9 times 9 minus 1?
80.
Correct. Cantaloupe and water are types of which
Melon.
fruit? Correct. American singer Stefani Joanne Angelini.
Lady Gaga.
Correct. How many sides has a heptadecagon got?
Heptadecagon. 17.
Correct. How many of Henry VIII's wives were called Anne?
2.
Correct. Who had hits with Cry Me a River and
Justin Timberlake.
Correct. Name one of Snow White's 7 dwarves who has a name ending in the letter Y.
Dopey.
Correct. What is the tallest breed of dog in the world?
I don't know. Pass.
What is the highest number visible on a dartboard?
20.
Correct. Which Disney film features the song When You Wish Upon a Star?
Pinocchio.
Correct. What is the only muscle in the body that is only attached at one end?
The tongue.
Time's
Correct.
up.
Mr. Gardiner from Clifton Green Primary School, you scored 10.
Tie break.
So Miss Heaton did fantastic, got 7, but the Gardiner boys managed 10 each. Mr. Gardiner from Park Grove and Mr. Gardiner, the current champ from Clifton Green Primary School. It means we are in a tie-break situation to see who is this year's winner and walks away with the £250. So I'm going to give you a question. You need to write down an answer. I will then ask you to give me the answer and we'll make sure that you haven't changed it. The tie-break question on Test the Teacher 2019 is, in metres, how tall is the Eiffel Tower? Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the microphones. Mr. Gardiner from Park Grove Primary, your answer in metres, how tall is the Eiffel Tower?
Dear me, 635.
635. Let's look at the sheet. Yep, 635. Mr. Gardiner from Clifton Green Primary School. Just let me get the old tension music out. How tall is the Eiffel Tower?
I've gone 347 metres.
347. So you've gone about 300 metres apart.
Did not have a clue.
No.
Did you have a clue?
I've been, but I feel the Burj Khalifa is like a kilometre.
Kilometre, yeah.
And I was thinking, sorry, I've thought that through a bit too much. I was thinking relatively.
Okay. I can tell you that the Eiffel Tower to the nearest metre is 324 metres. Can you believe it?
No.
The 3-time champion on Test the Teacher is Mr. Gardiner from Clifton Green Primary School. There is no doubt he is the best of the best when it comes to stacking cups and random knowledge about European landmarks.
Rubbish knowledge.
Well done.